town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way. So I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hey guys, how are we doing today? It's good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you can hear me and if the music and everything sounds okay. How are we all doing today? I see Ghost. I see Clang. Ghost, thank you for the cookie. Light Blue Yoshi fan, how you doing? Bruxish. Not Clang, Bruxish. Natasha, how you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Breelium, how are you? Natasha, thank you so much. Let me pin the chat rules. Ari, you are the sick like. Let's go. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would very much appreciate that. Ken's here too. How you doing, Ken? I feel like it's been a while. I hope you've been keeping well. Umbreon is here. Rosie, how you doing? Let's get started, guys. I have a bunch of eggs to hatch. We still need 3 Quaxleys, 3 Fuecocos, and 1 Sprigatito. So there will be less Sprigatito, but still a bunch of those to hatch. Let's get some eggs. And let's do this. I have a bunch of eggs. I think I have like 10 boxes. Obviously, we won't get through them all today. 7 episodes were added to the show that you watch with your sister. That's so exciting. Have fun watching that with the sister. Clocky, how you doing? It's going, Rosie. It's been a long day. I am looking forward to hanging out with you guys for a couple of hours. But how are you? I saw in Amber stream that you are not at school today, so that's exciting. How you doing today, Clocky? How you doing, Natasha? Thank you for being here. Aries going to be lurking while she cleans. Sounds good. I love you so much, Aries. Doing all right working? You got to get that money right. Guys, I want to get a shiny Sprigatito before Nicholas gets a shiny Sprigatito. We both only need one more. Bearing in mind he already has the others, but we're going to ignore that. We both only need one more Sprigatito. Got to get mine first, right? Emil, how you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. There's me saying there's going to be less Sprigatitos in the first 2 eggs of Sprigatitos. Tempest, how are you? Welcome in. It's been a long week. I've been homesick all week. Feeling a lot better today, though. So I'm most likely going back to school tomorrow. Oh, you've been homesick all week, not homesick. Rosie, I read that so wrong. I was like, where are you? Where are you that you're homesick? But you've been at home sick. I get you. Well, I'm glad that you are feeling a lot better today. Just had food. I hope it was something yummy, Tempest. Oh, Breeding, good luck on the Driftloon. Which game are you shiny hunting that in? Is it PLA? I should get back to doing some PLA. I did some DAs last night. And before that, I hadn't touched my Switch, either of my Switches, since my birthday stream on Saturday. Been having a little bit of a break from Pokemon, but I feel like I'm ready to get back into it. I think we all know, those of us that are obsessed with games that we've played for hours, sometimes you just need a little break. 4 out of 5 with Sprigatitos. Uh-oh. Got a feeling Meowscarada might be a little bit dominant when it comes to the eggs. I don't know if that's a thing, but I think maybe just personally my Meowscarada is. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm tired. Been a long day. I could be worse. Health-wise, I'm feeling great, so that's good. But how are you doing? How was your day off? I hope you had the laziest day ever. What is my favourite game to hunt? You got a Milcery too? Nice. I love shiny hunting in Sword. I have been having a lot of fun with Wild Encounters again in Sword. DAs are always so much fun. And GG's on the Milcery. I also recently started playing Sonic Frontiers. Haven't really been the most into Sonic. There we go, there's a Quaxley. And Sonic games, but I'm finding Frontiers really fun. I love that. I think it's easy sometimes to fall into the trap, like if you haven't liked previous games from a franchise before, to dismiss new ones, but you never know. Sometimes it's good to try them out. You only really shiny hunting Scarlet Violet since the odds are such a cheat code. I feel that. I get that. I started my shiny hunting journey in Scarlet Violet. It can be ridiculous, right? I remember the days where I used to do a sandwich and I'd get like 4 or 5 shinies, which is kind of crazy when you consider like other shiny hunting methods in other games. But you can then also go 3 or 4 sandwiches, so we're talking like nearly 2 hours potentially with nothing. And when you know the potential, I feel like that makes it worse. Like I would shiny hunt for a Pokemon in Sword and Shield for days because it's Sword and Shield, right? You just don't expect that from Scarlet Violet, so it hits a bit harder. Not really a lazy day, but it was chill, semi-productive. That sounds good. Bit of productivity is good. It was free on PlayStation Plus, so I thought I'd try it out, and I'm glad I did. Let's go. I love stuff like that, like PlayStation Plus. Why can't I remember? Game Pass. When they give you the opportunity to try games out for free, I think it's so cool. Well, for free, in quotation. I just wish Carvana was in Scarlet Violet so I could hunt that. See, I had one in Emerald, but lost it because save deletion before I could transfer it. Tempest, I'm wondering what the shiny odds will be like in ZA. That's something that I haven't thought about, actually, until just now. What will the shiny odds be like? Will they just follow the trend of Scarlet Violet? Will we have sandwiches? Will we have Herba Mystica again? Will we have something similar that will help us with the shiny odds? Because it would be cool, for example, if you could like complete the National Living Dex with Scarlet Violet and ZA. I would love that. I doubt it will happen, but I would love that. I think those legendaries are going to be shiny locked. I mean, I'm lucky I have the DLC for Sword and Shield, so I can get most of them. But it would be cool. Yeah, the grind for Herba Mystica is the worst, Brelim. You're so right. I was at a point where I had a really good, like, backlog. I was really stocked up. I think they're starting to dwindle on both switches now, though. You hope ZA shiny odds are like Scarlet Violet. Carvana would be in ZA. Right? It'd be so fun, Tempest. Shani, you made me lose my breath. Shani, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. My goodness, you got Nighthawk, Tina T, Villy, Jumbo Josh, the Snipes, as always, Rafe, Ivo, Apple, Bex, Finter, I thought that was an L, Bugsy, Tyler, Dr. Clam, Matthew, Dante, Ormond2, still going, guys, Marlon the God, Melotix Melons, it's a great one, Sean Parks, and Crunkle Glut, and King's Pokemon. I think that's it. My goodness, Shani, what an entrance. As always, coming in style. Let's get some more hype than that, guys. Shani, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Will you bring me some Shani Charm luck? Is this egg going to be shiny? That did feel like a lot of names I read out there, right? But 20 is a lot, Rosie. 20 is insane. Thank you so much, Shani. Still a little sick. Ugh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel like so many people are sick right now. I hope that you start to feel better. Yes, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Marlon, welcome in. You were just gifted by the incredible Shani. I got so excited there. I saw green and then Rosie's message, and I thought that Shani got Rosie. I feel like it's an annual thing. Like maybe once a year Rosie will get gifted. So she might be due some gift soon. Shani, I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel like, yeah, like cruise ships can be bad for that, right? I feel like if one person is sick, then you're kind of like guaranteed that almost everyone on the boat's going to get it, right? How you doing, Jess? Hope you're having a good day. You don't usually, Shani? Shani, would you say that you have like quite a good immune system? Are you sick a lot or not that much? I feel like I'm not sick that often. Like even if I'm within close proximity to people who are sick, I won't necessarily always pick it up. I don't know if that means I have a strong immune system. I mean, I think I do. Because some of the issues that I had with the surgery I had was because my immune system was like working a little bit too hard when it shouldn't have been. Sleepy as usual. Oh my gosh, same, Jess. I am sleepy today. Gotta wait till like September. My last two gifted members were in October and December. Yeah, right? It's like an end of the year, like a little winter gift. Rosie may get gifted. You have a solid immune system. Yeah, I think I do as well. And yeah, right? Like, if I'm sick, I tend to be, like, pretty sick. But it's very rare. Gosh, Shani, that sounds awful. Yeah, when I get sick, it's not usually, like, a cold. Like, I got glandular fever, which was pretty rough once. That sucked. I still went to work, though. Luckily, it's not really contagious. But I still went to work, and then I got a phone call from the doctors, and they were like, yeah, we got your test results back. You're actually, like, pretty sick. You've got glandular fever. And I was like, that would be why I feel like actual death. And then I went home. Yours isn't the best, Natasha. Oh, no. I'm trying to complete my Mario Odyssey save file. I have most of the things, so just going to be finishing that off for a few days. Sounds good, Braxish. I hope you're having fun with it. That's why I hate my co-workers when they come in sick, because if I hit that low percentage of getting sick from them, Lord, I hate everything, right? See, it's tough. I feel like where I work, the work ethic, like the general thing is like, unless you're on your deathbed, come into work. And it is stupid. Because, you know, it's the difference between one colleague being off for a few days versus the whole team going down, you know? Terra Mars, how you doing? It's good to see you. Akil, how are you? It's good to see you too. Logan, oh my gosh, look at you. A bunch of you coming in at the same time. How you doing, Logan? Shiny saying we've had people in the past come to work with fevers. Oh no. And we're pretty lenient with that when it comes to being sick, and then it just spreads, right? I feel like my workplace got a little bit better post-COVID, because that was like a slap in the face for how contagious things can be. So they are a little better now, a little bit more understanding. For me, it's not necessarily my co-workers, it's the customers. Right? That's the thing. I feel like if you're ill, people are more likely to be like, oh, I'll just pop to the shops. I'll just pop and get a couple of essentials. Like, I won't be in there for long. I'll be fine. I can lie down when I get home. And they don't think about all of the other people they're going to come into contact with while they're there. Especially, like, the people that work there. Recovering from a little bit of work burnout, but starting to bounce back. Terra Mars, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that you seem to be on the other side, working your way back up now, which is good. But that's terrible. That must have been rough for a while, Terra Mars. I will live. Luckily, you've only got the sore throat and you can work from home. Yeah, that is such a blessing now, actually, to be fair, being able to work from home. So convenient. Is that all 5? No, not even close. There are so many Sprigatitos. To be fair, I mean, it's not shining, so it's not the end of the world. More checks. Busy season is merciless. Is it busy season for you, Shiny? Because I feel like it's also busy season for me. I mean, the past few months have been busy season. Just non-stop. Today at work was just non-stop. And then I ended up having to cover for a couple of people because they were having IT problems. And so I was like trying to do like 3 people's work at once, like just to keep on top of everything. It's rough. Yeah, it's till June. We tend to have busy periods before holidays. Or for example, like May over here in England, we have a couple of bank holidays. And for some reason, just having those 2 days off in the month, people panic. And so things get really busy. And then like before Christmas, it gets really busy. Taking a little break. I'm glad, Airy. Try not to push yourself too hard. You're really busy all the time now, Ken? Has there ever been a time? I don't think there's ever been a time where I've known you where you haven't been busy and doing at least like 3 or 4 things. We've gotten really busy too the past few months and it just gets busier, but that's a good thing, I suppose. Well, that's what everyone says, right? It's like job security, right? Like at least you have a job. But at the same time, it's like, well, I had work to do when it wasn't busy. Like, can we find like a happy median somewhere, please? I'm doing busy season and trying to edit 2 books. Shani, crazy stuff. I'm so happy that you're like putting so much energy into your passions and hobbies. But like trying to balance that with working and just living must be really tough. Good, Airy. I love that. I feel like in general, Airy, you're pretty good at listening to your body, right? Which is amazing. I've noticed with the physical issues, I need to take more breaks than I have been, so I'm working on that. Well, I mean, if things are busier in general as well, Jess, like the mind and the body are so connected as well. If your mind is worn out and like you deal with like chronic pain issues, it's gonna make them worse too. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Carly, I won't lie, it's a lot of points. Luckily, one of the books is done. Shani, I believe you 1000%. Like, real talk, just existing is a lot sometimes. When you start adding on, like, all of the other things you try and juggle in life, it's a lot. Gonna play some Blue Speedy Hedgehog, Sonic. Good luck on the shiny hunt. Have fun, Rosie. Thank you for lurking. Old Nintendo, how you doing? It is lovely to see you as always. How is your Thursday going? I think that's the main issue, the mind being worn out, right? Takes a toll, it really does. I am, but it's hard, like, I'll feel fine and unknowingly cross a threshold of hurting myself. I have such poor interoception. Interoception? That I don't know until I'm sore the next day. Oh, that's awful. You can't even, like, stop yourself in the moment. It's like the next day, it knocks you out. Minecraft is keeping your head sane through this. I love that, Shani. I love that. It's been so much fun watching Amber play some Minecraft. Not gonna lie, it's got me tempted. It's got me tempted to get back into it. I'm kind of looking for something different to play. Oops. Oh, and also we're not counting eggs because we've hatched so many eggs and I didn't count from the start, so I don't want to go back and try and figure that out. So I'm school Monday to Friday, archery in my garage Monday, explorers Tuesday, archery Wednesday, oh my god, archery Wednesday, beaver leaders Friday. The weekend I'll go to the gym one day and more archery. Oh my god. Not even like mentioning your hobbies in between that, Ken. You've got the card collecting, you've got the 3D printing, you've got Pokemon that you enjoy playing. I don't know how you do it. I do not know how you balance all of those things, Ken. Lily, how you doing? It did hatch, but it wasn't shiny. Jake, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Do say hello if you haven't yet. Interoception is like your brain telling you you're hungry. Okay, need to use the bathroom, feel pain. My brain doesn't do a very good job and I'll forget to eat for a whole day. Oh my gosh, Airy. I'm tempted to. I've only ever played Cobblemon. I never played Cobblemon. I used to play Minecraft. Hey Carly, going home early. It got pretty bad at work just now. I'll pop back in when I get home. Razzie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for popping in, but you do what you need to do. Feel better, please. Me too, especially with eating. I used to not feel pain, but I guess it can't be ignored anymore. Oh my gosh. The universe really said to you, Jess, oh, you can't feel pain? Bet. Have this. Yeah, get home safely, Razzie. They all Quaxies? Yeah. I have really varying pain perception. Sometimes I don't feel it at all. Sometimes you feel it too much. Oh my gosh. That's horrible, Ari. I hit my knee the other night, just barely, and it still hurts. Ouch. Gosh, you guys. Pain in general. This is going to sound like so, like, duh, obvious. But pain is just the worst. Chronic pain, like just constantly being in pain and there's not really anything you can do about it, just has to be terrible. You had that issue before. I had to develop my sensory so I can tell if my body is losing energy or not at any given time. How can you tell if you're losing energy? Sounds like a silly question, but I can't tell. I guess it depends. My bet is that human beings, like in every other way, they're just different. Like some people probably slowly burn out, slowly lose energy throughout the day. And then there's going to be some people who are just like fine until they're not, you know? And then it just hits you and you miss the warning signs and there's nothing you can do about it. Vanille, how you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome in. You're in the process of checking in with yourself manually until it becomes second nature. Good luck, Ari. Meditation and sensory therapy. Remember when we were kids and couldn't wait to be adults, right? I feel like that's the thing. When you're younger, you're kind of wishing away your youth. You want to be older, and then when you're older, all you want is that youth back. There is a song called Sunscreen by Baz Luhrmann, and I highly recommend, regardless of your age, you listen to that song. It's crazy how accurate it is. I used to listen to it a lot when I was younger because I love Baz Luhrmann. I used to listen... Is it Baz Luhrmann? I think it is. I used to listen to it a lot when I was younger. I'm just going to make sure I'm giving you the right song. And I used to... And now when I listen to it when I'm older, it has a whole different... Yeah, it's Baz Luhrmann. It has a whole different depth to it. Because it's like, oh, he was so right about everything. I learned to hyperfocus on my senses for a time so I could tell when I was uncomfortable or hungry or when my body doesn't feel the best. I mean, that's just an amazing skill to have in general, right? But I'm not surprised that it took time and practice and energy to hone those skills. The diapers do eventually come back around. I mean, that's the general gist of the Baz Luhrmann song, if I'm being honest, old Nintendo. I really don't want to be older. I can't be bothered finding a job, then working, then trying to find a house. Just too much stress. It can be a lot, but just like knowing you for the short amount of time I've had, you have a good head on your shoulders. You have very supportive parents. Like, you got this. It doesn't have to be as scary, as stressful as it sounds. We're just a bunch of old people moaning, Ken. You got this. If anyone's got life, it's you. Oh, I'll look into that, Shani. It's hard for me to be aware, especially when I'm running around work. That's the thing. If you've got distractions, it's tough. The other thing, Jess, is forgive yourself when you fail at the practice of that kind of awareness, right? And like, I don't have chronic pain, but I have had bouts in my life where I've had bad pain. And you kind of start to blame yourself. Like, what's wrong with me? This is like this doesn't happen to everyone else. It sucks. Like, love yourself. Go easy on yourself. You didn't ask for chronic pain. Like, you were just so unlucky. It's got nothing to do with you at all. Don't add, like, blame to that, you know? My brother just got a house. I moved in yesterday, and that was such a stress. I can imagine, Ken. But, oh my god, congrats to your brother. That's exciting. Is it close by to you guys? Like, will you be able to, like, visit? You do feel it from time to time, and it's caused you accidental burnouts. I can imagine. I get pretty hard on myself when I feel like, right? And Jess, you shouldn't. And I know it's easier said than done, but you shouldn't. Nicholas, how you doing? What are you looking forward to in the coming months? What is your ray of sunshine that warms you and guides you to something fun and or peaceful? What a wonderful question. Katie, hi, how are you? I have quite a few things, actually, which I'm quite grateful for. There are some big things coming up in the future that they're pretty big rays of sunshine. But the smaller, like, more attainable, closer little things, I'm looking forward to experiencing a brand new Pokemon game for the first time with all of you guys. And actually being a fan of Pokemon like that, honestly, Pokemon Legends ZA, I am really, really looking forward to. The Switch 2, like, these are very materialistic things. I do have, like, special non-materialistic things, but in terms of, like, stuff like that, that's keeping me going. There are little, like, things with friends. I'm looking forward to the Eurovision Song Contest, which is soon, because we're all going to hang out and watch that, which is going to be fun. Just things like that, really. I have my 3-year stream anniversary coming up in July, which is also very exciting. Cammy, how are you doing? We are indeed. We already have 2 shiny Sprigatitos, but we need all the rest of them. I'm going for 3 of each, so we can get the whole line. How are you doing, Cammy? It's good to see you. You're still standing? I'm glad to hear that. I hear her Glockenspiel is performing this year, and I love their song. I'm not gonna... Not only would I never read that anyway, Nicholas, but with my lisp right now, I'm not even gonna try. But love that for you. How's work going, Nick? I've kind of set myself a personal challenge to try and get a Sprigatito to finish my line before you get your Sprigatito to finish your line. I don't know if it's going to happen. You know, nothing beats a bit of friendly competition. Oh, Nintendo with the race flag and race car? Is that what you call them? As you can tell, I'm a big fan of Formula 1. Carly, it says 1006. 1006. Germany, Netherlands. You can tell by their vaguely German-Dutch accent. The time? It's 10:06 in the morning, right? That's what it means. But I'm not saying it with my list. Shan't fall for it. I'm not gonna lie, Nick. So many of your Sprigatitos look shiny today. It was kind of crazy.
Yay!
Shani gifting another 5 memberships. You got Iga, Zamasu, W29 Kojmo. Eri, you got the other Eri. I think it's Ari, right? I think they pronounced it Ari. And you got Irinixie. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. Shani, thank you so much for gifting another 5 membership. You are too kind and generous. Just amazing. Oops. Meow, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Sniper Queen, just Queen in general, right, old Nintendo? Twilight Usurper, hello. Running this overclocked or emulating it on PC? Neither. I am using a capture card and my Switch and running this legitimately from my Switch to my PC through the capture card. I was going to ask if that was a mod or another one. Yeah, I just decided to unmod her real quick. No, we had another one. They popped in a couple times. They haven't been here for a while, though. I think it is Ari, because I remember being like, okay, well, that's less confusing. If I can remember to call them Ari, then it's less confusing. Jennifer, hello, how are you? I do have a new alt who's made an appearance. You do? Ooh. Interesting. Are you doing good, Jennifer? I'm glad to hear that. CT, how are you doing? Welcome in. Do you have the Airy? So Airy is airy like the fairy. A lot of people called Airy are Ari. Like Ariana Grande is Ari. I think that's literally the only other, like, person with that name. But Airy is airy like the fairy. Kitty, yeah, we're going for any of the Gen 9 starters today. I will take any of them. I need 3 Fuecocos, 3 Quaxies, and just 1 more Sprigatito. Thank you for answering. Also, my apologies for not saying hello before asking a question. No worries, Twilight. Spriggy. Little old Spriggy. Whoa. I think that's such a pretty emoji, those fairy emojis. Night breathing, we haven't got anything. Gosh, when I got my first 2 Sprigatitos, that was a while ago now. I want to say at least a couple months ago. And we've been doing a bunch of these eggs since then. So not the best luck. I'm starting to wonder if I should change my tactic and just do like a Fuecoco stream and then separately a Quaxie stream and just solidly gather the same Pokemon eggs. Airy, thank you for lurking. Because that's how I did it to start off with. We just did Sprigatito. And I did get 2 shinies. And now I got a little bit lazy and I just put all 3 of them in the party with the Ditto. So maybe that's affecting it. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't. Maybe? You called your starter Marigrina? That's really cute. Deep cleaning the bedroom. Oh my gosh, it's going to feel so great going to bed tonight, Ari. In a nice, deep, cleaned bedroom. Just try and think about that. Try focus on how you're going to feel when you're all done and ready for bed tonight. There is nothing better than getting into bed with fresh sheets. Oh my gosh. Right, Jess? Oh, 5, yeah. Clocky, how are Archie and Emily doing? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Emily. I know it's because she's obviously crazy busy right now. but I hope she's doing well. Bernice, how you doing? Deep cleaning is a crappy job, but to do, but it feels so good when it's done, right? Yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's totally worth it. You love a cold bed. Is that what you mean, old Nintendo? Me too. I like the cold side of the pillow. Doing good. Archie's been a lot better and Emily's been doing good as well. I love that. Glad to hear it. Going to a wedding this weekend. Ooh, is Archie going? That's so exciting. Lion Spear, how you doing, you little fox? It's good to see you. How is your Thursday going? Good. I was doing some art, but got bored after 2 minutes. It's like that sometimes. Nick Gamer, how are you? Welcome in. Rishia's here. How you doing, Rishia? It's good to see you. They make cooling pillows and comforters. Ooh. See, I don't know if this is like counterproductive, but I really want like a cooling weighted blanket. I don't think those two things can exist in the same product, but that's kind of what I want. Jennifer, we don't have a shiny command here. Hugs for everyone. And Lion Spear, look at all those little foxes. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. You can do that by just double tapping anywhere that isn't chat or a button. It would be amazing. We are nearly at 30 likes, which is pretty cool. We gained back a couple of subscribers, so shout out to whoever just subscribed. We are back at 5.85, which is exciting. Just 150 subs away from celebrating 6,000 subscribers, which is crazy. You subbed? Thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that a lot. We're still going to be streaming for well over an hour, but I will be back again tomorrow. I don't know what to do. I'm torn between doing this again versus a wild encounter in Sword and Shield versus just throwing myself back into PLA. I haven't decided. Double tap those eggs on screen and you give a total of 0.1% shiny luck silently. What a great idea, Bernice. Risha, how has your day been? How have you been? I hope you've been keeping well. Miraidon is just so cool and purple, right? Miraidon is one of the main reasons I went for Violet first instead of Scarlet. It's just cool looking, and it just glides around on its wheels. Sometimes Miraidon makes me feel a little uncomfortable with how it like runs around. Probably just a me thing, but it does. I did, Brelim. I had some crazy luck. And I was really hoping that that luck might transfer over to the Dialga DAs, but no luck yet. Yeah, so generous with a 0.1. You couldn't have said like 50% or something. Loops, how you doing? It's good to see you. You may have already said hello, but if you did, I missed it. So I'm very grateful that you said hello again. You forgot everything you did in the last half hour. Oh no, Loops. How you doing? It's good to see you. I think we need another sandwich. We do. Yeah, it's just a lot smoother. I prefer like the futuristic look versus like the prehistoric look. Just a personal preference. You'll be sued by the Court of Kali. I don't really have the energy to see you guys. I thought that was the koala. I was like, why is the koala here? But it wasn't. It was Minchino. I think that's its name. You doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing much better now work is done. It was a long day at work. I'm doing much better now I'm here, hanging out with you guys. The usual, you know? Long day. Let's put these bananas on and then get moving again. Let's get some eggs hatched. Hydration check, guys. Sometimes nothing beats just a good mouthful of water. Cold water. Starting to get warmer here again. So we had a warm weekend. Or I think it was a warm last week, actually. Then it started to cool down a little bit as the weekend got here. And then it got quite cold. I feel like yesterday, the day before, I was actually cold. It got hot again. And it's going to be getting warmer now as the days go on. Just weirdly all over the place at the moment. It's like it comes in waves. Got a water bottle right next to you. Let's go, Vanille. Always important to stay hydrated. Carly, it was cold? Yeah. Like, I can't put my winter wardrobe away. Because you never know when you're going to need it. Not that I have, like, a huge summer versus winter wardrobe, but, you know, like, you just put your warmer stuff to the back of the closet, you know? Just sounds a bit more fancy saying put my winter wardrobe away. It rained 2 days straight. We still haven't had any rain. It's been dry here for a while. Yesterday was actually cold. Today was okay, but starting tomorrow it's going to get really nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be a nice weekend, right? We were saying earlier. Just the clothes doing the Macarena to pass the time until it's put back, right? Oh my gosh, imagine like Toy Story, but with clothing. That'd be terrifying. PKM Orange, how you doing? It's good to see you. Natasha, I'm so happy. I spent the whole of yesterday thinking today was Friday. And then I got to today and I'm like, it's not Friday. But tomorrow is Friday. I cannot wait. There's no bank holiday this weekend though, so just regular 2 days. Ugh. But I can't wait. I need this weekend. Like, I need a weekend of feeling good, you know? Because I felt good last weekend. But, like, it was my birthday, so it was crazy. I had, like, super late night because, like, I wanted to hang out with my amazing friends. So I just want, like, a good weekend where I can maybe be a bit productive around the house, get some stuff done, and, just have some me time. Vibing in the birthday month, that's what I'm saying. Also, shout out to the incredible Dorian Dysart, whose birthday it is today. Another one of the May birthdays. It's his birthday. It was lovely to see him on Amber's stream for a little bit earlier. I hope he is having the best day. A little birdie tells me that they might be having some sushi right now. Birthday sushi sounds amazing. Am I going to play the Pour Me Comdate in Pogo? I will not be. I don't really play Pokemon Go. I have it. I used to play it a little bit, but I haven't really properly played it in a long time. But I don't think I'm going to play it. Like, what's special about it? Are they going to be like Pawmies in little hats and stuff? I don't really know too much about Pogo. But yeah, if it were just to be like the regular shiny, I ended up giving away a bunch of shinies from that line because I just kept encountering them in this game. So I don't need it for my shiny living decks. Yeah, birthday wishes to Dorian. Of course, if Dorian does, for any reason, decide to pop in, I want to see all those happy birthday turnip cakes in the chat for Dorian. Do you know what? I could go for some sushi right now too, Shani. Ooh, let's go, Shani. Sushi Thursday. I would do the Pogo Com Day, but I still have a Pormo that can't evolve because I don't go outside, so I can't get the steps to evolve it. Oh, does it evolve by steps in Pogo as well? That's interesting. I guess that makes sense, right? It's frustrating enough trying to evolve it in this game when you just have to ride around on your, like, Miraidon or Coridon. Well, I think walking works better, right? Let alone having to actually physically walk to do it. 20 kilometers, wow. Because I know they have like 20-kilometer eggs and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't think about... Well, back when I used to play Pogo a little bit, I wasn't playing it because it was Pokemon. I was kind of playing it because it was like the thing that everyone was doing and it got me out of the house a bit more. Taking some steps made things a bit interesting. But I knew nothing. I knew nothing of shinies. I knew nothing of like evolving Pokemon or anything like that. I barely knew any of the Pokemon that I saw. Hey Sassy, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad, thank you. We are very quickly approaching the end of the work week, which is very exciting. How are you doing, Sassy? Yeah, I'm sure I had a couple of 20-kilometer eggs. I probably still have them. You have your kitty laying with you. I love that. I hope she's doing good. Is it Callie, Rosie? Now look at me. Honestly, old Nintendo, it's been a journey. Like, some of the people in this community have been here since my first ever Pokemon stream. It has been a journey the past, like, 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years in November. I literally went from knowing Pikachu, Eevee, and Psyduck, and maybe Ditto, like a handful of Pokemon a couple of years ago, to where I am now, and I wouldn't change a thing. It's been such a fun journey. Arnie, how you doing? Your AirPod fell out. I said, is it Callie? Is it Callie on your lap right now? Back to babysitting your little sister. Thank you for taking a little break and hanging out here, Jennifer, and thank you again for subscribing to the channel. Do pop back whenever you feel like it. Thank you, Arnie. Not today. I'm working on a shiny living dex. For the base game of Scarlet Violet, the only Pokemon I need now are the Gen 9 starters to fully complete it. We have 2 Sprigatitos. I still need 3 Quaxies, 3 Fuecocos, and another Sprigatito. So we still have a little way to go. But the base game Shiny Living Dex is almost done. And I'm excited about that. Yeah, it's Callie. She knocked your AirPods out. She's such a little pest in the best way. No shinies today. Let me do a quick check. Let's see how many eggs we've hatched today. How many boxes we've got through. We've been streaming for just under an hour. And we are halfway through this box. We have done 2.5 boxes in an hour. Probably not the most efficient. But I've just been chilling, hanging out with you guys. I wish I was there since the beginning. I think it's around 2 years or so that I've been hanging out. Yeah, Natasha, I feel like it wasn't far from the beginning. Maybe you were like a few months after that. Like once I'd started to like stream it a little bit more often. Because that's why I do Shiny Sundays on the channel, guys. It's a little tradition that I started way back when. Because I used to only stream Animal Crossing New Horizons. And then I started doing Shiny Sundays. So I started to incorporate Pokemon on Sundays, and it was a lot of fun. And then I decided, why not just play Pokemon on the weekends? And then it kind of escalated to where we are now, where I pretty much just only stream Pokemon. But I still keep the Shiny Sunday because I kind of love it. I love that. I feel like it was kind of like the first little thing that I started in like the Pokemon community we have going on here. It's just special. Like, they were very fun times. Like, it's still so much fun now, but when I think back to like being so fresh to Pokemon and learning new things and like being new to like the community and like people being so like hype and happy for me, like, gosh, the amount of support I still have, but back then it was crazy. Just the best vibes. Like, you know, sometimes when you find communities and they gatekeep and they're very like elitist and they feel like they know more and they don't want a dumb new person coming in and asking questions and just, you know, annoying them. Think of the complete polar opposite, and that is this community. So I lucked out. I found the right community. All I know is that it was an Animal Crossing stream when I first joined. Nice. Japanese Ditto gives you more of a chance of showing. Yeah, it's the Masuda method, Arnie. That is what I do. It doesn't have to be a Japanese Ditto. It just has to be a Ditto with a different language to the game that you're playing. But I do have a Japanese Ditto. I have my shiny charm too, so the odds are 1 in 512. We have got 2 shinies already from all of the eggs that we've hatched, so I feel like I can't say exactly if we're over odds, but it does feel like it's been more than 512 eggs since we last got a shiny Sprigatito. Why am I doing this? I have something due for 3 weeks away. I'm just making a knockoff Avengers Justice League. Venice, what I would suggest is perhaps you don't have to do it right now, but definitely don't wait until the last minute to do it, because it's just stress. Like, you're going to feel so good if you get that done and you're like, I got that done and now I have 2 weeks to do like whatever I want. The Pokemon community is amazing. I've met so many wonderful people. Same, Sassy. Some of like my actual best friends who I will just love and adore for the rest of my life, I met through this community. Right, Sassy? Same. Also, I usually call you Travi, right? I feel like I alternate between Sassy and Travi. I hope you don't mind. When did I come across Razzie, Shinies, and Dice Art? Good question. So it was all down to a few raids, basically. Like, raiding people is, like, so important. I was playing Animal Crossing, I believe. And I just raided someone random, and there are a bunch of cool people there. And they then, in turn, I think the next time I streamed, Razzie popped in. And it wasn't long after that. I want to say it was about a week after. So Razzie was amazing, and he started coming to my stream. About a week after, I didn't have any mods in the chat, and he was like, you know, if you want me to just help out for a little bit, you can mod me. And at this point, I'd been to like everyone's streams, and Razzie, as he is now, was a mod everywhere. And I was like, this guy knows what he's doing. If he's going to offer to be mod, I'm not going to say no. So I was like, yeah, sure. I modded him. About a second later, one of my mods came in. It's like, darn it, he's going to ask to be unmodded. But he never asked to be unmodded. So here we are nearly 3 years later. And he's still stuck as my mod. My managing mod now. And just the best friend ever. And yeah, Razzie was obviously very, very close to Amber and Dorian. So that's how I met Dice Art Universe. Kind of similar with Nick. I feel like Razzie promoted Nick during one of his streams, and then I started hanging out there. He used to do mornings with Arceus, which was a lot of fun. I feel like that's the first time I like regularly started going to Nick's streams, was when he was doing that. And the rest is kind of history. most of the people that I have met that I'm super close with, I feel like I met through Razzie. I don't mind either one. It makes it easier. You can call me Travis. Thank you. I know you guys don't mind, but like, I don't want to be like annoying you guys by calling you the wrong thing. No Fear, how you doing? Good to see you. How's life? A new bestie gave me this nickname yesterday. I love that. I learned of most of people from one raid because it was a raid to Razzie and a bunch of mods were there. I love that, Benice. I love that we all kind of mod for each other. We all support each other. And we all share a whole bunch of community. Like, so many people will come into my chat and we'll have these discussions and they'll be like, I found you through Razzie's stream. And then on his channel, people might come in and be like, I found you through Carly's stream. It's just cool. Yay. JK, how you doing? Good to see you. Shani Luna. Thank you so much for gifting 10 more memberships. You got Travi. Oh my goodness, the snipe. You got General Anakin Skywalker, RD, Beck Plays, Colin Grossman, Garb, Nikki the Bobcat. You got Panta, Risha. Oh my gosh, this is getting snipier and snipier. You got Panta and Risha as well, and Charizard King. Shani, you are incredible. And look at you being like, yes, cocktail bestie. Like all innocent, like you didn't just gift 10 memberships because you are so generous and kind. Arnie, how do I get eggs? In this game, you have to make a picnic. You have to have the Pokemon that you want to breed in your party. You have to make a picnic and you have to make a special sandwich. So you'll need to buy the ingredients. It's just butter, peanut butter, and banana. They're very cheap, very simple ingredients that you find in most of the stores. You make the sandwich. The sandwich gives you half an hour per sandwich. And you have to stay at the picnic. At the other end of the picnic to where you make the sandwich, there's a little basket. In that basket, that's where the eggs will generate. So every kind of 3.5 or so minutes, you should be able to gather 10 eggs around about that. So what I do is I set a little timer. After 3.5 minutes, I just spam the button to pick up the 10 eggs and then continue for half an hour at a time. And yeah, guys, if you were here and you were gifted by the incredible Shani, please do say thank you. You now have a free membership for 30 days, but it actually did cost Shani money. So it's always nice to show some gratitude. How you doing, JK, by the way? Infumous, welcome in. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. How you doing? How come when I need to make a sandwich, I have everything except the stuff I need? Always the way. Fun fact, most female streamers that I've watched out of my first and last name, they call me Tracy. I've been stuck with it. Interesting. Also, 5 Quaxleys. I came across most of you through some Guna with a black baseball cap playing a Pokemon game. I decided to watch while eating breakfast. I love that. I love that. He's a pain, but you gotta love Nicholas, I guess, right? Panta, you did. You just got gifted this second by Shani. Very excited. How are you doing? It's so good to see you.
Yay!
Amber.
Carly, I love you, Uyu.
I love you, Uyu. I love you, Uyu too, Amber. Thank you so much for 28 months. Let's get all the hype and love in the chat. Happy birthday to Dorian, if Dorian can hear me right now. I hope you are enjoying your sushi. I hope he is having the best day ever. Welcome back, Arnie. Infumous, thank you for saying I'm nice. That's very nice of you to say so. Thank you for the hype, guys. And yeah, if you're a member and you want to drop these happy birthday turnip cakes in the chat for the amazing Dorian Dysart, who is the amazing Amber Dysart's wonderful husband. It's his birthday today. And Amber is Dysart Universe, in case you didn't know. Technically, it's the two of them. Let's get a Dysart Universe link drop, actually. They both stream. Amber's been on a bit of a Minecraft kick at the moment, which has been so fun. But she also streams a bunch of other games and a whole bunch of Pokemon. Dorian, I feel like it's been a while since he streamed anything but Pokemon, but he also does stream a lot of other games. They're incredible. It's Dorian's birthday, so like, great birthday present to go subscribe. Right? Dorian told me that's all he wants for his birthday. It's for you. And I'm talking about you individually, and I'm pointing to you to subscribe to the Dysarts. At least you're gonna get blamed or bullied. Never. Never, Travi. Happy birthday, Dorian. Just pretend it's a turnip and not a sweet potato. I love that, Bruxish. Yeah, I believe Dorian is streaming tonight at some point. And it's his birthday, so you guys might want to check him out. Oh, I do love sweet potato. How am I? I'm not too bad, Panther. How you doing? How's life treating you? Tempest, did I say hi to you? I hope I did. I hope I did. And I'm just forgetting. On to another box. Here we go. Who was it who was asking me how to gather eggs in this game? I can't remember. But let me know. Another good trick or tip, which I didn't know to start off with, is when you hatch the eggs, you can also make that same sandwich and the eggs hatch a little faster. It adds up. And also, if you have a Pokemon at the top of your party, which has the ability Flame Body, I believe there is another ability as well, but the one I use is Flame Body. It also hatches the eggs a little faster. You don't need either of those things. The eggs will still hatch. It'll just take longer. You never had a sweet potato? I really love them. I'll get the shiny now, you think, Arnie? Let's see. Ah. We are lagging behind, but he says he loves you guys. We're eating the sushi in the car. Love that. Way to break in the new car. And he says, yes. Can confirm that's what he wants. Let's go. Can't wait to hang out in his stream tonight. It's always such a treat. Got to hang out in Amber's stream this morning. Dorian's stream tonight. It's the Dysart day today. Sometimes they even stream together, and that is a fun experience. Sorry, I just had to clean my glasses. You just got a random shiny Glameow on PLA. Nice. Also, I don't know where I'm going. I should be doing like a nice, neat little circuit, but I'm not. I'm not. Hydration check, guys. A little Quexley. The Dysart duo, indeed. Dring. Dring. I keep forgetting to ask you, Natasha, how are you finding your new PC? Like, just in general, are you loving it? Oh, I love my PC. I loved it so much. So much when I first got it. It was like, yay, the best. Moosin, thank you so much for remembering up to the Turnip patch. Type in the chat. Subbing equals a luck for shiny, you think, Arnie? If you guys wouldn't mind, if you're out there lurking and you haven't subscribed, Arnie says if you subscribe, I'll get shiny luck. So I think we should all listen to Arnie. Arnie seems to know what they're talking about. Sorry I'm late, but in case no one said, the 3 abilities... No one did say, so thank you. So it's Flame Body, Magma Armor, and Steam Engine. Those are what you're looking for. If you have a random Pokemon that has one of those abilities, pop them at the top of your party with your eggs, and as you're riding around, they'll hatch a little bit quicker. And yeah, 3.5 minutes seems to be the optimal time for gathering eggs, where you'll get the full 10, but you're not like wasting time in between. I believe Razzie did some sciencing on it. He's not here right now, and I probably shouldn't say this because he is very sick right now, and you know, you don't want to knock a man when he's down, but Razzie did teach me most of everything that I know about Pokemon. He's the brains behind this. The more I say it, the more I realise, like, I can see why he doesn't want me to tell people. You're here for the shiny Charmluck? Shiny, you are indeed. You have the incredible shiny Charmluck. Daniel Lima S, thank you so much for remembering up. My goodness. Hype in the chat for Daniel. How you doing? It's good to see you. I've been lurking while cleaning and it already feels so much better. I love that. Your nose feels clearer. So good. Hype in the chat. Thank you, Moose, and thank you, Daniel. Hope you're having a good day. I love that area. You're gonna, I hope, you're gonna have the best sleep tonight. Right, I feel like this is the loop, right? We do this central area. Avoid as many obstructions as possible. Thank you for the 40 likes, guys. You guys are great. Thank you to everyone that's hanging out in chat, everyone that's lurking. Appreciate you guys. If you are lurking and you're new, feel free to say hi in the chat if you would like. We have the most amazing community here. I can't take too much credit for it. If you're interested in meeting some like-minded fun people, this is the place to be. Just being really tired from working, right? Like the combination of everything, you're just gonna hit the bed tonight and just wake up 10 hours later. You think it'll be in the next batch? That would be amazing, Arnie. So thirsty today. I would also really like a shiny. Please. I think it's kind of cool seeing like all 3 of them just randomly in the box like that. Right, I think the path is going to be like around here might work. Can I do that almost kind of AFK? I can. Let's go. Sarah, how you doing? It's good to see you. If this starts to make you dizzy, let me know, guys, and I'll stop. Sounds so nice. I love when my bedroom feels like a hotel, all sanitized and cool and fresh, right? I need to go figure out if there's an easy way to get this moon in Mario Odyssey. Good luck. Good luck. Sarah, what have you been up to today? Was today a work day? Shani, thank you so much for lurking. And thank you for just being like crazy in the best way today. And always, but you've brought so much hype today. Coco's so cute. Like his little tooth at the front. Adorable. Do you want to know something I noticed while I was gathering eggs? And I didn't notice this before, and this is probably really silly of me. Did you guys notice that the final evolution of Fuecoco, I forget its name, has a little like flame bird on its nose? I thought that was cute. Yeah, there is. There's actually an Arnie here today. Like an actual Arnie. There's Arnie Williams. Arnie is also a nickname that Airy gets here, so hopefully you don't get too confused. I'm heading out for the day, hopefully getting some sleep. Good to see you again, best of luck. Good to see you too, Travi. Best of luck getting some sleep. I hope it's some amazing sleep, and we'll talk to you again soon. Geladerge, that's the one. Thank you so much. Crocodile has a bird egg on its head, does it? Is that the middle evolution? Because that's really cool. I haven't really paid much attention to it. But like, is it supposed to be like it hatches into the final Evo? So cool. I had to work overtime today. Came home happy that I have tomorrow off. And not 2 hours later got the call that you have a full tomorrow. Yeah, that sucks. There's no way that you couldn't just be like, no. Right? Sarah, that sucks. Do you have the weekend off? Do you have Saturday, Sunday off? So funny. You saw that egg hat and your brain was like, yeah, it's just plain normal. I feel like I need to look at this. Hold on. I'm going to bring this up on Sarah B. Because I feel like I haven't given it enough like attention, the middle Evo. Oh, it's like an egg in a nest. I never noticed that before. I never ever noticed that before. A Mega Void God, how are you? It is a cute little guy. Oh, that makes me appreciate this line a little more. Saturday 5 to 1. Sarah, I don't know how you do it. I just hope you can get some good rest in between and some like fun chill time too. Chaz, how you doing? It's good to see you. How's your Thursday going? Oh yeah, for Eurovision, right, Sarah? Can you believe how close we are to Eurovision? You got the whole week off, right? That's so good. Me, when it's only just over 4 hours till new Sleep Token album, you must be just bouncing off the walls with excitement, Loops. It's a long day so far. Glad to hang for a bit. We're glad to have you for a bit, Chaz, as always. Today was a really, really long work day for me too, so I feel you. I feel that. Hopefully, well, how many hours have you got left? Hopefully not too many. Then you can get home. I'm almost exploding. Austria's staging and entry is so cool. I'm so happy. And the UK is good too. Oh, interesting. I'm intrigued. I love that I've managed to go. I mean, I don't want to talk too soon because we do have next week, but that I've managed to go this song without any spoilers. Like, Sarah, when I tell you I've seen nothing, I know of no country's entries, their songs, who they are, what they look like, what their staging's like. I'm very excited. And I love that I get to watch it with like you and Connor and Loops, who have like been following it every step of the way. So you guys can almost give us like a little bit more insight once we're watching it. You're not leaving until I get a shiny, Arnie. There's a chance that I might leave before I get a shiny. But I appreciate you so much for sticking around. You got 3 hours left? Oh, I hope it's like the quickest 3 hours ever. You haven't either, Vanille? Yeah, me either. Royston, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Spoiler, a duck is completing. Natasha? in the Eurovision final. Cyprus has the sickest staging. I hope they qualify to the final. I hope so too, because I want to see all the ones that you think are good. I'm not going to go last, but to answer your question, yes, I'm very happy with my new PC. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Natasha. It's like Rivals, but in chat, I'm just like missing your existence. But I'm glad you're happy with it, because it's such a big investment. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, the worry of like, am I getting the right one? Am I going to be happy with it? So I'm glad you are. Apparently so, Natasha. There's a duck forming. It has to be you. Oops. Guys, I was playing Rivals with Natasha yesterday, and for some reason when Natasha, a little bit of Loops as well, but mostly Natasha, I just don't notice her in the game. And I was the Punisher yesterday, and I turreted, and so from pretty much the start, for those of you who know, you might not, from pretty much the start of the Punisher's turret, till just before it ended, Natasha was standing right in the trajectory of the bullets, with this effect that you have in the game where your head kind of like balloons up to like 10 times the size. I didn't notice until the turret nearly ended, and I was like, oh, and she was right there, right in front of me. It was crazy. Sarah, I don't know. I don't know what my brain is sometimes. You also love Australia and Chechnya? Is that how you say that? I always struggle with that one. Of my PC, sorry, of the PC, okay. I was like, pictures of her at the Eurovision Song Contest, old Nintendo? That would be cool. That's where my brain went. It was so funny because we literally just before that had the conversation about how I just somehow managed to miss Natasha like whenever she's playing. We don't have any healers. Loops, am I a joke to you, right? The thing with Natasha, it's mostly me being like, oh my god, I'm all by myself. And then Natasha's like, I'm right here. Turn around. I've been healing you for the past 5 minutes. That's usually how it goes. You want to watch that game back, right? I should do a Nuzlocke. I feel like people have been saying that to me for the longest time. I would never say never, Arnie, but I think my priority and my focus right now and what I love to do is shiny hunting. And I still have so many shinies that I need across so many games that I have that I've not really been tempted to like restart a gameplay and do a Nuzlocke just yet. I turn around, right? Pocket hitting the heck out of you and you're like, where are you, right? Every now and then I focus too much on DPS. I forget where Natasha is. It's me all the time, Lucky. All the time. I try and throw a healing spear on you using your E with cloak and dagger. You guys, whenever you're healers, you all do a great job of healing me. I just have no, and I don't know how I do as well as I do in Rivals because I have no like perception of my surroundings, awareness of my surroundings. Daniel, oh my goodness. Daniel, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. That's crazy. You got Pink Horizons, Tori, Musa, Sabine, Andre, Gracie, Aurelius, McLogan, Sander, and Clover. Daniel, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the 10 memberships. Can we get a little bit more hype than that for Daniel? Oh my goodness. Love from Brazil? No way. I feel like you might be the first person that I know that has said they're from Brazil. That's really cool. Thank you so much for gifting those memberships. That's so kind of you. I hope you are having the best day. Right? Lightspear is right there. We got Vanille who's here all the time. So many grey names. Danny Boa, how you doing? It's good to see you. Old Nintendo is grey. Old Nintendo's always here. Sort it out, YouTube. Sort it out. No, but like, she will also not see me when I'm right in front of her. It's like her glasses just erase me from her sight. Honestly, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't even say it's when you're invisible, woman, because, you know, it's not. Chad's gifting 10 memberships. Oh my gosh, you guys. What are you doing to me today? Chaz gifting Cobalt Pokeranger. It is intense. Yay! Zach, ditto. One of the best Pokemon ever. Cloggy with the 25 months. I did. So kind of you to notice, Clocky. Oh my gosh. And then to continue, Chaz got Yovini, Paige, Autumny, and Purple Phoenix, and Roses. I always get that. I think I've ended and then there's one more. Can we get so much hype in the chat for the incredible Chaz? So much hype in the chat for Clocky. Daniel with another 10. What is actually happening right now? Daniel gifting Maria, Gabriel, McDrew, Rose, Dabs on point, Carlo, Viperhead, also Jazza, Nath, Marican, and Lavender Days. Oh wait, no, that's just you? What are you talking about, Nicholas? Thank you so much. What is happening? Just a random Thursday. And you guys have been insanely generous. Probably lives in Turkey. Nicholas. Stop it. You lost your Switch? Oh no, TCF Galaxy. Oh my goodness, I hope you find, like, did you lose it like in the house? So it's kind of cool, you'll find it eventually. I hope that's the case. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for gifting those memberships. I'm going to have to take like 5 minutes at the end of stream to say all my thank yous today. You guys, I don't deserve it. But I appreciate it. It is so appreciated, more than you know. Thank you so much. You think, okay, that's good. Like losing it outside of the house, devastating. Hopefully you can find it somewhere indoors. He probably does, right? Old Nintendo, he gives off those vibes. I just got off a call with a customer where I plugged your YouTube channel. You didn't. How would that even... Well, I guess it could be relevant in your line of work, but like, how did that even come about? Don't know how you doing. It's good to see you. And guys, if you were just gifted by one of the incredibly generous people that just gifted memberships, please do say thank you. You now have a free membership, but it costs them money. They saw on my LinkedIn that I said I get paid to play Pokemon, and they were curious. Love that. Major, how you doing? It's good to see you. I have never... Actually, no, that is a lie. There's one time, and I don't even think it was me that plugged it. I was with a group of friends, and they all knew. So, a very, very small handful of people know. My, it's basically just, actually, now thinking about it, it's basically just my immediate family and Who's Driving, Bear's Driving. They're the only people that know that I have a YouTube channel. I met one of their girlfriends for the first time, I want to say a few months ago, and it was a new girlfriend, so I didn't know her. I'd never met her before, And I like brought up my channel, which was kind of crazy. It's like the only time I've done it like off of the internet. I actually brought it up. You're home safe, Razzie. I'm so glad. You get all of the rest that you need, please. You're binge watching MHA? Nice. Glad you're doing well, Sinner. It's Scientist Razzie. It is. That actually reminds me. Oh no. I also have a little scientist emoji and I forgot to upload it. But I want to show you guys it at least because it's so cool. Let me show you it. I'll try and multitask. This probably won't end well. I'm going to slowly do this. I haven't shown anyone it yet. And Kisara absolutely smashed out Park, as she does all the time. Save image. How do I open you in a browser? Oh wait, you are in a browser, I'm silly. Where's it? Web file? Guys, this isn't working. No worries, TCF Galaxy. It's so stinking cute, Clocky. I can't hatch this egg. Maybe that might work. No shiny. I don't understand why it's not working today. I think it's not working because I don't usually do it this way, that way. Hold on. Clocky said hi. Thank you so much for saying hi, Clocky. Oops. Kind of knew it was going to be canon when I saw Scientist Razzie was like, Carly is getting one, I know it. Right, so we're really blessed. So both me and Razzie are Patreons of Kisara. So once a month, one of the perks is that we get an emoji. It's pretty great. Pretty great. Right, there we go. Should be able to show you guys now. Well, my Discord just crashed on me, so not quite. Hope you guys didn't hear that. I don't think you did. There we go. It works now. Right, let's show you guys this masterpiece. I'm going to try studio mode because I'm not very good at studio mode. Let's add an image. Okay, so you guys don't see that, which is exciting. Guys, look at it. How cool is that? Mic hit? I don't think so. Could have though. Oh, area. So good, right? The little rainbow test tube. I love it. I love it so much. Wait, what this? Who made this? That was Kisara. So yeah, like I said, as part of the Patreon, we get one every month. And it was kind of Razzie's idea to have like a sciencing one. Razzie does a lot more sciencing than I do. But I have been doing a lot more, especially in PLA, of like just testing things out. you know, working out the best, most efficient way to do things. And so a sciencing emoji felt perfect. Guitar cooked as always, right? Random starters, Bloomy. We're doing Gen 9 starters in any random order. I just had all 3 of them in my party when I gathered the eggs. We are going for 3 Quaxleys, 3 Fuecocos, and we just need 1 more Sprigatito. It's good, right, Nick? Yeah, Eri, you got this. Oh my gosh, there's a wall there. Daniel, oh my goodness. Daniel, thank you for another 10 memberships. You got AJ, Lauren, JJ, Moneypenny, Dawn, Brooke, Shelly, Ayumu, Lizabelle, and King Swamp. I said that with confidence, like I knew King Swamp was going to be the last one. Hype in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for gifting another 10 membership. Appreciate you. Dang, Daniel back at it again with the gifted memories, right? Insert hype emoji times 10, thank you. And we got like 7 new subscribers today. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully cementing ourselves into the 5.85 range. Last, oh my gosh, Rathy. It was just before the gifteds. We both scienced the permutation method. You taught me a lot too. Plus all the sciencing with the DA path. True. I forget about the DAs. That is true. We're a good team of scientists. Thank you. I don't like to give myself credit for things. You couldn't tell. Your profile picture, it looks really cute as a profile picture, rather. Also, I don't know where I'm going. I'm like trying to escape. Really hope that you start to feel better soon, Rathy. Yeah, you get into bed and you stay there for as long as you need to. Please shine. I feel like all I've done today is stare at non-shiny Sprigatitos. Aaron, how you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate the 43 likes as well, guys. I kind of want to see a shiny Quaxley. Because I feel like it's going to be one of those ones where I'm kind of hating on it. But when I see it in real life, I'm going to like it. No, Razzie. No shiny. We've done like 4 boxes or so. No shiny yet.
Yay!
Aaron with the 7 months.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing today? Oops. Hype in the chat, guys. Purple Turnip. My finals are finally getting close, so my schedule's been upside down and teleporting. Oh no. We got Musa with the 3 months as well. You keep getting gifted. We just have some insanely generous people in this community who love to give back to the channel, give back to you guys. Hype in the chat for the 3 months for Musa. Now, Pokemon Eggs, I demand you to do some shining here for my cocktail bestie. Come on, shiny. I can feel the love and the shiny vibes from you right now. Just trying to inject that into these eggs. Oh, imagine that was shiny. It would have been the best. Daniel, how you doing? Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for being so generous. How are you? How is your day going? If you consider the real shinies are the friends we made along the way, then you've missed a few, Razzie. If you mean actual shinies, then no. Clocky, I do not. Believe me, I do. Clocky, thank you for dropping that link. And Natasha, that is the Discord server. If you want to join, I have plans. May is kind of a busy month. I think after May, before my 3-year anniversary, I want to do some work in my Discord server and work on being way more active in there too. That's my plan. Clocky with the no task for the second, right? But yeah, got a Discord there. Believe me, if you want to join, just make sure you react to the rules. And then you will have access to the entirety of the server. It's very limited until you react to the rules. Nightbot right on time. I'm back. Turns out that I can't do it without just doing the jumping 100 times in a row. Oh, gosh. There's literally no shortcut at all, Bruxis. You have to do it that way. Not gonna lie, that sounds terrible. No matter how fun the game is, that doesn't sound like a fun part of it. It's Thursday. You can get a sleep deprived for tonight. Do you have school tomorrow, Major? I'm guessing not. Want to see those purple eyes? No shortcut, and I'm pretty sure it's every 20. After every 20 jumps, it gets faster. Oh my gosh. Natasha's now gifting 5 memberships. Oh my gosh. What did I do today, guys? I just showed up, and you guys showed up and then some. Natasha got a Sneaky Fox, Queen V, Christina, Skittle, Queen Z, all the queens, and Lady Orlean. Let's get some hype in chat for the amazing Natasha, please. Thank you so much. Let's do a save check as well. I don't know why that reminded me I needed to save. Thank you so much, Natasha. You're just incredible. You guys and your insane generosity. It will always blow my mind. I just wish I could, at the very least, give you some shinies. But not today, not yet. Weekends in my country are Friday and Saturday, while schoolwork, weekdays Sunday to Thursday. I feel like you have said that before, Major. I apologize for forgetting. Sun shining the day with some awesome Pokey rock stars today. You guys are all Pokey rock stars. You guys are incredible. Every 5 jumps? That's even worse. Oh no. You know what? Yeah. I was feeling the sandwich might not be sandwiching. You do work, Carly. We've been waiting for so long. I appreciate you guys. Read it again. Yeah, do work, Carly. Oh. I thought you were being nice. To me. Dominic, how you doing? Yeah, do work, Carly. We've been waiting for so long. That's how I should have read that. How you doing today, Dominic? Regular English isn't my first language. Feels like it sometimes, for real. I've been in and out of stream. Any shinies? Nope, not yet, Rosie. Nothing to report yet. Shadow, do I want shiny fairies? No, thank you. I like to collect and gather and hatch all of my own shinies. I'm not sure what you mean by shiny fairies, just like shiny fairy type. You have some news? You beat Pokemon X? Let's go, Dominic. Well done. You feel like English isn't your, or is your first language? Well, before I knew you, Major, I wouldn't have been able to tell that it wasn't your first language. Carly reading my burns. To be fair, Natasha, this is like character growth. Usually it's the other way around. Usually when it's like one of Connor's comments, mostly. But somehow I'll always manage to make Connor's comments into an insult, even when they're not. It's gross that I did the opposite with you. Oh, do I want a shiny fairy sandwich? No, I'm good, thank you. I'm hatching eggs at the moment. Thank you for offering, but I won't be joining any union circles or anything. And yeah, we're just hatching eggs. I already have a bunch that is shiny. Let's go. I beat Nicholas. Let's actually go. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I got it. Someone DM Nicholas, please. Tell him I finished the Sprigatito line before he did. Let's go. Sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm really happy for you. You beat me anyway, because you got the other two, right? But I got it. Look at it. It's so cute. I love that was your knee-jerk response. I've been thinking about it for a little while now. We were both looking for just one more Sprigatito. The competitive side of me needed to get it first. Living rent-free, whatever. Whatever. Everyone be Talim. Oh gosh, not Talim making an entrance right now. Hype in the chat. Hockey, thank you so much for the $2 dono. All the hype and love, guys. Well, look here. It's a little shiny cat. So cute. Let's do some nature guesses right now and then we'll hatch some more. Any nature guesses? It's a little boy. I feel like all three of mine were boys. Guys, do you want me to evolve? Should we evolve before I hatch more eggs, or should we wait to the end of the stream? Is this going to give anything away? No. Such a good shiny. Jolly, calm. DeMelon, how you doing? Okay, let's have a look. Let me check the other two first. So I hatched these two as well. We have Calm. Adamant says DeMelon. Vanille says Impish. Sassy, Docile. Obviously, Naughty would be amazing. The second one we got... Does it have a stone? If this third one's Calm, just ignore me, guys. Oh no, it's Timid. Okay. Just a weird coincidence that I hatched two Calm Sprigatitos. How random is that? And then we got a Timid one. I started to get nervous there, guys, that they were all going to be calm because I've done it before and it was embarrassing. Hey, Cogs, how you doing? You guessed 2 out of 3. You did. I think I want to keep the Timid one as my Sprigatito. Unless Timid's like crazy good for Meowscarada or something like that. If you have an Everstone, is it an Everstone? On your Pokemon, it keeps the nature of the parent Pokemon on all of the eggs. I learned the hard way about that, Rosie. I think it was in my Charmanders. I can't remember. Right, let's move these to the party. We'll swap the eggs. And we're going to evolve. And I think it doesn't really matter. These two are the same nature, and that's all I really care about. So I think we will... Let's do it in reverse order. Wait, I did that wrong. How did I manage to mess that up? There we go. We'll do it in reverse order. So this one's the one we just caught, right? I thought a sassy cat would have been cute. It would have been. I do like the sassy nature. Okay, so that's staying the Sprigatito. Let's move there. to avoid confusion. And then actually I want to move this because I want to do a picnic. We're just taking a little intermission, guys. Don't mind me. Actually, it might be fun to do it inside here because the lighting is better. Good job getting it before that other one morning streamer. What's his face? Thank you so much, Razzie. Let's do it here. Let's do it. Actually, no, I like the pink and purple. Let's do it here. Gotta think about these things. Let's evolve these guys. I'm gonna let me bring up Cerebi so I know what levels. So I don't waste candy. I think I'm good for candy, to be fair, but 16 and 36. Okay. See you later, Major. What's my favorite Gen 9 starter? Sprigatito for sure, Demelon. What about you? LA, how are you doing? I feel like I didn't actually say hi to you. I hope you're doing well. Sup, Topo? I think timid is one of the worst natures. Oh, there we go then, Cole. Then we're good. It doesn't matter if I keep it as Sprigatito. That's good then. Nick, you got like 1,000 subs hunting that cat. You're fine, right? Natasha with the 13 months. Let's go. Hype in the
Big
chat.
_ hug and a duck emoji.
Big _ hug and a duck emoji. I have not gotten a single Jersey Mike Sando. You'll have a good day, evening. Are you off, Clocky? Be safe. Have a great evening. I'm glad work is done for you. Even though I keep asking, or maybe you should go to Jersey Mike's. I'm going to go for a large and hope for the best. Oh. Oh well, I have 512 large. We're fine. I'm excited for this, guys. I want to see these shinies. I feel like I haven't really seen them. Oh, he's cute. Look how adorable it is. Such a little cutie pie. Going well, been a crazy week. I hope it starts to slow down a little bit for you, LA, so you can rest and enjoy your weekend. So cute, right? And there it is again, looking all cute. Then we're going to evolve it again up to level 36. Try medium. Oh, let's just do another large. Let's do an extra. I forget how the levels work in this game. The higher the level, the more XP you need. There we go. Let's have a look at Meowscarada, all shiny. Let's go. That's cool. I love the purple touches. How many raids do you do? It's a mixture of raids. I have nearly 2,000 play hours in this game, Cole. It's a big mixture. I was obsessed with this game for a while. Look at it. I love it. I got it, Bloomy! So I just evolved the rest of the line. So we have the whole line now. Oops. And now I want to go out here. And I want to make a picnic. And I want to have a look at all of them together. I wish there was a better way to do this, but there isn't. Right, Bloomy? Sometimes it's like that. You could be here forever, and then the 1 second you go for a second, it shines. I love the shade of green that they all go. I really love that, like, pale kind of minty sage green. Look at them all. I love them. I love them. Little Spriggy. Hi, Chris. How you doing? See you later, Vanilla. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's hatch the rest of these eggs. Let's get this box done. Oh, Bloomy.
Yay!
Mr. Void, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Do feel free to say hi in the chat if you would like. Oh no, guys, that means... I guess potentially, unless we get like a female and we're super lucky, I might be giving away a Sprigatito or two if we get any extra shinies now. I do not need to worry about hatching another Sprigatito egg, which is kind of crazy. And I know we have a bunch of Sprigatito eggs coming up. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. Right, let's swap this. Look at that, guys. These are all my starters. So these are in gen order. I'm good, Chris. A shiny cat, almost 50 likes, 13 new subscribers, and the best vibes as always. What an insane stream. You guys, it's crazy how this happens. It will be like just the most random, normal stream. You guys just pop off and you're incredible. Thank you so much. So let's start from the beginning. I still have a bunch I need, like, they're empty ones. I need 3 Squirtles, for instance, but I should work on it more. Second box of starters not looking too bad. And this, I just stuck the Gen 9 down here. We've got Sprigatito. Still got 6 more to get. Guys, I got these 3, so 3 Sobbles. I hatched them in 98 eggs. All 3 of them. How crazy is that? It will forever be my biggest flex, I think. My biggest Pokemon flex. Right, let's get back to this. I did, Panther. I did. Bloomy said the same thing. You guys just dipped out for a little bit. Just for a second, and we got the shiny. We got the Sprigatito. So if we hatch any more shiny Sprigatitos now, they are extras. I have a lot more respect for the Spriggy line after using them in TCG Pocket. I love that. I feel like that with a lot of Pokemon, actually. I've learned to appreciate how cool they are from, like, really enjoying using them in decks in Pocket TCG. Simply because it's the only line you finish from Gen 9. Clang, Bruxish, you're right, you know, that is just my luck. It will happen. Watch me get like another 3 Sprigatitos before I get another one of the others. I have a lot more respect. Oh, I read that already. You think you have a pack? Open it, Bruxish. Good luck. Hey, at least I know my shiny charm still works in this game. I was starting to get a little bit worried, I'm not gonna lie. That was in the Team Airy box. Let's go. Ooh, good luck, Natasha. Pack check, guys. Check if you've got any packs you can open in Pocket TCG. And if you do, I wish you the best of luck. Get some cool pulls. It had a whole non-holo. You got 2 packs. Oh my gosh, good luck twice, Panther. Carly, I haven't had any pulls since I opened them in VC. It's actually insane. Oh, that sucks. I got a shiny with Champ now from your free pack this morning. Nice. GG. Let me open mine. I'm not sure if I've opened any today. I want to say I haven't, which is kind of crazy. So I might have 3. I am just doing Lunala at the moment, which is a little risky because I do have some that I want from Solgaleo, but there are more that I want from Lunala, even though I have a couple of really good pulls from that set. How's the sandwich looking? Oh, perfect. Let's open up. Pack number 1. Nothing. I seldomly get good luck from free packs. And I don't want to put that energy out there. I don't want to say it's a coincidence that most of my good pulls have been from paid packs, but it's a coincidence. I don't know any of the cards in the sets. I just like Lunala more. Love that. Nothing in the second pack. It took you 9 months to complete the hunt. Was that like 9 months of like consistent shiny hunting for it, Manho? Like hatching eggs? That is some dedication. I'm glad that you actually saw it through though. Okay, I think this is my last free pack. Nothing again. 15 dud cards, not even a holo in sight. I've been opening Lunala for the immersive, still haven't pulled it. I am opening it for the Gengars, pretty much, and the baby Gengar line. What is this music? Why is there someone talking?
I wonder if we're really that.
Let's get that one. Better. That's better. You're back again. Welcome back, Infumas. I feel like every time I talk to you, I say your name in a different way. I apologize. It was someone on the song. You forgot about the command. The pinch me chips, mum. It's a good command. One of the best, I would say. What was I gonna say? Oh, who sang that? Yeah, it was the song. Changed it because I felt uncomfortable having a British woman talking in my ear. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you guys do it when you're here. Guys, we're nearly at 50 likes. Thank you so much. I want to go back to Shining Revelry, but I'm scared I'll get more breezels. It's tough. I have so many unfinished sets. How many boxes have we done so far? I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. We'll see how I feel after this box. This might be the last box we do today, guys, but we shall see. I want to go back to Shining. Oh, I read that already. I saw in Heart Guard Soul Silver, Miltank, and then Whirlpool. Is there an animation to that? Because, like, I don't want to know, but I kind of do want to know. I need a shiny Miltank, Razzie. I want to do it in the same way you did it in, was it in BDSP? You Pokey Radared it, right? Right, Razzie? I kind of want to try it. I think it'll be fun. Just need to get that far. I need someone to like sit me down and like don't shout at me, but like sternly talk to me, put my Switch in my hand and be like, look, Carly, tonight you are finishing Shining Pearl so you can do a Pokey Radar hunt. That's what I need. I did make progress last week. You're right. I got out of the fog. I made it past the fog. No, I did. I made some good progress. I should do it. Because that little bit of progress that I made, it was actually quite fun. I don't know. When do you unlock Pokey Radar? Because I have the Pokey Radar. Does that mean I could technically do it now? But like, I feel like I don't have enough resources. I don't have enough like lures and stuff. So I probably need to progress more in the game for that side of things. See you later, old Nintendo dude. I appreciate you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I still have Pocket TCG open. It's just showing me my miserable 5 regular cards. Oh, is it post-game? So the little Pokey Radar that I have, that's a Pokey Radar, right? Dumb way to word that question. But you can't, like, Pokey Radar shiny hunt until post-game? Okay. More incentive to get it done. You forgot to like. Well, thank you so much for liking. And yes, you were our 50th like, which is pretty cool. Just curious when I get out of Briefcase Sim. Oh, gosh. That's like next level. People that shiny start to hunt in that game. Crazy. You don't think I have it? What's the name of the red thing in the corner? I don't know why I thought that was the Pokey Radar. Pokey Gear. Okay, thank you. So I have the Pokey Gear, but I don't have the Pokey Radar. Pokey Etch? Okay, that makes sense because it looks a bit like an Etch-a-Sketch. Who's the coolest character in your opinion? I think it's Shadow from the Hedgehog. Gosh, Manho, I feel like that's such a general question. There are so many characters. Like, in everything. Video games, movies, TV shows. I don't think I could pick. Shadow's a good shout, though. It's like a watch with a bunch of apps. I can see that. Cyrus Fantasies, how are you? Why are you coming in with a darn it? What's up? What is up? It's been a hot minute since you've been here. Well, welcome back. We are hatching some Gen 9 starter eggs. We have already had some luck. We finished the Sprigatito line today by getting the last Sprigatito that I needed. So now we just need 3 Fuecocos and 3 Quaxleys. I say just, like it's not been tough already. But we'll see if we have any shinies here. Just one more. Honestly, I think this box is only Fuecocos and Quaxleys, which kind of worked out good. I do think I might still have a couple boxes that do have some Sprigatito sprinkled in there, so we'll see. But if not, I couldn't have timed that perfectly because the last box of Sprigatito eggs I hatched had the shiny in. Taking a long break now before the final step, which is replacing the bedding. Honestly, that's my least favorite job when I'm doing my bedroom, and it's the one I always leave for the last. I hate changing the bed sheets. I think by myself. I think if I had someone else to help me change them, it might be easier. I think it's the by myself aspect of it that, like, I hate. So much work, right? And then you go, like, one side, and then you walk the other way to the other side of the bed, and then that corner pops off because you didn't put it on properly. It's just a struggle. But GG's on getting that far, and yeah, you have as long a break as you need. Over and over, right? And then with me, the cats like to get involved. Sage likes to try and get under, like, the fitted sheet while I'm trying to fit it. In your opinion, what is the hardest way to shiny hunt? I think probably in the older games where the odds were worse. So maybe not necessarily like the method of shiny hunting, but just the chances of getting a shiny. probably one of the older games that I haven't even played. In terms of the games that I've played, if we're talking technically, I'd say Dynamax Adventures were the hardest, because you kind of need to know a little bit about typings and like battling and stuff in order to get through the Dynamax Adventure, to be able to check for the shiny. Even though the odds are really good, they're 1 in 100, I feel like you do need at least some basic Pokemon knowledge to get through them. Yeah, that's probably my answer. I have to close the door because I cannot function while the dogs are intervening. That's such a unique opinion, but I totally understand that mindset. Do you mean about the DA? Like, for me personally, especially like before I did as many DAs, but even so now, they're quite tricky. Razzie, I'm interested. What would you say was the hardest way to shiny hunt? Dexter Venus. I don't play that game. Gen 1 RNG was so bad. Practically impossible in those games. Yeah, like that is technically tough in terms of like shiny odds. For me, they are some of the easiest. Can just be time consuming. Hardest, I don't know, I'd have to think. But do you think that's because you're so good at like your Pokemon knowledge is so good? Because I feel like DAs are super easy with you there, because you know what you're doing. You know? Oops. We've still got 3 minutes. Gen 2 to 5 had visible shinies and a functional shiny mechanic, but 1 in 8,192 odds. See, those kind of odds I'm talking about, that's like, it's almost like it's mentally difficult, right? Because if you're going to shiny hunt in those games, it's going to potentially take you a very long time. Yeah, they did exist. It was possible to tell unless you traded them to a later gen game, visually anyway. I mean, yeah, I have 25 plus years of experience. I think roaming legendaries might be the hardest in your opinion, but it's also just tedious. I don't know if that translates to difficulty, right? That's the thing. Are we talking about like technically difficult, or can it be like just mentally difficult? Eri, it really is. Like, that is a flex, Eri. That is a flex. Right, Eri? It's a good question. I don't know if anyone's ever asked me that before. The difficultest way to shiny hunt. Maybe Pokeraider. I've never done it. So again, I'm just talking about my own experience. But maybe it would be Pokeraider, right? Because you have to be careful about which spot of grass you encounter. You've got the chain breaking, which is very frustrating, but also makes it very difficult. So maybe once I've played that, that will be my new answer. But I think for me personally, and my own knowledge of Pokemon at the moment, just blindly going into Dynamax Adventures by myself is probably the most challenging way I could shiny hunt. I enjoy it. Like, the more I learn, the more I enjoy it, but it's definitely the most difficult. These games are made for kids. Everything is super easy. Shiny hunting isn't difficult at all. So it depends on if tedious equates to difficulty. But wait, yeah, Pokeraider, I hate it. Yeah, I think Pokeraider probably like quite universally known as difficult one. But yeah, maybe we're not talking about like difficult, like rocket science, but in the context of all of the other Pokemon game, I think DAs and PokeRadar. Last 2 messages together. I think the most mentally exhausting standard available shiny hunt I could do is probably the Sinnoh Ruins Giratina egg. 3-minute reset for 1 in 8,192 odds. Oh my god, Harry. But having a level 1 shiny Giratina in a Pokeball would be bonkers. That would be insane. Why do I feel like you're going to do it one day, Ari? OG PokeRadar specifically, this new one is a bit better, but worse in its own way. More of a pain than hard. Yeah, see, for me, I said Dynamax Adventures because for me, that is kind of technically hard because I'm still yet to really, like, learn Pokemon strengths and weaknesses with typings and stuff. Rocket's just subscribed. Rog, how you doing? So for me, that is kind of a technical difficulty because it's just beyond my current knowledge because I'm still kind of learning it. That's why I picked that one. You're a glutton for... I could see you doing it, Ari. I could see you getting it too. Who knows? Honestly, Bruxish, sometimes YouTube just unsubscribes people. Also, what happened to my alerts? I think I just moved them. When did I move them? Was that a while ago? Hold on, let's move them back. I don't know how long they've been like that, but have them back. Thank you, Razzie. Hopefully it just happened. Hopefully it just happened if Razzie just knows. Unknown, how you doing? Good to see you. Like 5 minutes? Okay. I can remember like having my mouse there and like I probably clicked it by accident. It's already so nice to rest in here with the lights off and the AC running. I love that. You're doing pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not doing too badly myself. I should probably change this, right? Hold on. While I'm here, I'm going to change this. Where are we? So you? I don't want to remove it, but I think it is. Is that right? Okay, that is right. Okay, so I've just removed Sprigatito. Because technically we don't need Sprigatito anymore. The only strength weaknesses I know are the early gen games. Before they went to double typings, it was just basic grass, fire, water, fire. I'm good, Infamous. How you doing? What's your favorite starter overall? That would have to be Squirtle. If we're talking based on the different types, I would say Squirtle, Litten, and Chikorita. So I'm very excited about Chikorita coming to ZA. Demelon, what's your favorite? I think more Pokemon had dual typing than single in Gen 1. See, this is the stuff that goes over my head. This is the stuff that I don't know yet. I feel like I've started from the newest info and I'm working my way back. I don't know anything about like Gen 1 typings and stuff like that. It's well beyond my knowledge. This specific area, yes, unknown. This is the DLC for Scarlet Violet. Malcolm, how you doing? You do not need to apologize. I hope you weren't here because life has been just exciting and fun. But thank you for being here right now. Life always comes first. Chimchar is very cute, Demelum. True, but in the early gen games, Bulbasaur was just classed as grass. For fighting weakness, and Charizard was classed as fire. Isn't the Gengar line poison ghost? Carly, I would love if there's some way for all of the old gens to get legacy ports to the Switch. For you to go back through comfortably, Eri, that is literally my dream. I would absolutely love if I could play the older games. Just like one by one, just to experience like that type of gameplay as well. Oh, I hope that they do it one day. I don't know if they ever would. Like, why wouldn't you? I mean, there are already Pokemon, like games from the Pokemon franchise on the Nintendo thingy. I forget what it's called. So why not, you know? There's clearly not like any copyright issues or anything because they're happy for those ones to be there. Mills, how you doing? It's good to see you. Where in the game am I? Birkin. I can show you after this egg hatches. This is the DLC, specifically Indigo Disc. If you want to know exactly where I am. Oops, I should press the right button. I'm right in the middle in the central plaza of the Tilmask, which is this little area here. Not Tilmask, Indigo Disc, rather. Right in the middle. I'd love for you to journey from yellow to crystal to emerald. I would love it too. I would love it a lot. I just want to, like, it won't be the same as, like, how you guys experienced it, but I want to be able to have that, like, shared experience with you guys of, like, having played all of the Pokemon games, you know? Mills with the
Almost 2 years.
I was going to say Mills with the 1 months, because I read you say 2 years. Mills with the 21 months. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. Baha's here. How you doing, Baha? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the 55 likes, guys. I want to check something quickly. So I have not been paying attention. I've been on autopilot. Yes, guys. These are the last 5 eggs. Yay! Baha with the 4 months. You just woke up. Well, thank you for being here. Hype in the chat, guys. These are the last 5 eggs. Slugger, yes. This is the DLC. This is the second part of the DLC. Indigo Disc. It's really pretty, right? I like this area. Baha gifting 10 memberships. You guys. Yay! You've been spoiling me today. You got Arthur, Extra Rosie, Kira, Little Erin, Ghostmas, Coconuts, the narrator, Aiden Ninja, Andreas SSG, and Lisa G. I wanted to wait a couple of seconds, see if that was the last one. Let's get some hype. Baha, thank you so much for your continued support. You're incredible. I have so many thank yous to say before we hatch the last egg. That's for being broke on your birthday, Baha. You never, ever have to feel pressured to gift memberships or anything like that. Just your presence enough is just great. But thank you so much. It means a lot. It makes a difference. Your guys' generosity it's next level. Guess I'm remembering wrong then. Maybe. I'm going to keep an eye on these eggs because before we hatch the last one, I want to say some thank you. It was my birthday on Saturday, Slugger, so a little while ago. But yeah, it was my birthday Saturday. We did a super, super long shiny hunting stream. I think I went for over 8 hours. Over 8 hours on Saturday, which was crazy. But we played a bunch of different Pokemon games. It was a lot of fun. Mills at the $4.99. Life was life, so I missed your birthday, Mills. No worries.
Life was lifing, so I missed your birthday. I love you.
No worries at all. Thank you so much for the $4.99 dono. Life is life, right? Sometimes, but I appreciate you so, so much. It's about 20 years, give or take, since you played Gen 1, right? Okay, this is the second to last egg. I'm going to need to see a whole bunch of shiny luck in the chat, guys, before we hatch the last egg and I say my thank yous to you incredible human beings. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been here in the chat today. This has kind of been a crazy stream. We've had a bunch of people in here. We had a bunch of new subscribers. So shout out to everyone that subscribed today. Really appreciate you. Thank you for all of the support, just lurking, liking the stream, being amazing in chat. It makes everything so much better. Let's get to the old screen. And then I'm going to read the names of all of the amazing people who donated and gifted today. Human, how are you? Best community. When you guys show up, you really show up, right, Razzie? Just incredible. Just incredible. We're going to scroll up. We had Shani gifting 35 memberships today. Shani, thank you so much. We had Amber with the 28 months. Moosin membering up, Daniel membering up, and then gifting 10, 20, 30 memberships themselves too. We had Chaz with the 10 memberships. Clocky with the 25 months. We had Aaron with the 7, Musa with the 3, Natasha gifting 5 memberships. Clocky, I didn't even like Clocky's dono. I am the worst streamer. Clocky with the $2 dono. Natasha with the 13 months. Mills with the 21. Baha with the 4, then gifting 10. Oh my goodness, guys. Then we had Mills with the $4.99 dono. And then Panta coming in last second with the 7-month membership flex. Let's get some hype in the chat for Panta. And let's see if this is shiny. Rishi with the 26 months. Thank you for being incredible. Hype in the chat, guys. Hey, Ant, how you doing? This little guy's not shiny. Razzie gifting a membership. I can't believe everyone and Razzie together gifted 93 memberships today. You guys are incredible. I will see you all again same time tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.